Good morning, LizzAnn, Willow, Leticia, Dwayne. Good morning, LizzAnn, Willow, Leticia, Dwayne.
No maracas this morning. No maracas. Look, you guys, I was the reason we was running late. I told Debbie, I said, I threw you under the bus. I said, we was waiting on you. Oh, I hope
I know better.
Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I was up until 1:30. I'm not getting notifications, so I didn't get to see till late. I went back and watched some of it. Destinie and Tommy's vacation that they're doing with the kids. I'm like,
I didn't get that notification either.
You didn't get notification on it either?
No, I don't think the notifications are going out on time.
So
I know they're not.
And it made me feel bad because I glance back and forth. If I'm on another channel, I glance back and forth and I'll get to see who's on. Because if it's a new person and I'm just watching their video to hello and watch their video entirety, so they can get credit.
Mm-hmm.
If like Destinie or you or anybody's on, I will, pause that or put it for watch later and go back and watch it. But Willow, how are you doing this morning?
I looked this morning, I'm at 295.
And I put your links, and I don't know how come I was doing that when I need to be doing other things this morning. But I figured out how to put links on the side of my Facebook. So I'm YouTube. So that way it's yours and then Casey's and and so on. So hopefully anytime they watch us, Traci, they'll link to you as well. Swipe at you as my sister. And Dwayne made me cry yesterday.
I saw that when I watched the video. He sure did. You got her, Dwayne. You did it.
He did. And I was like, I think there's nothing in this humongous box except Casey's book. I bet that's all that's in here. And when I opened it, and I'm like, oh man! And I was thinking it was going to be just a black top hat that I could create, make from. You guys, I was so shocked. What Casey said? Oh, I know. I knew it. How? Oh, because April told me. Really? April? So see, Dwayne, can't tell April nothing because April tells Casey, but Casey, he didn't give nothing away. Stinker. But no, it really it was a shock. It really was.
It was awesome, though. It is so perfect for you. Perfect.
So see, you see my inner steampunk, don't you?
Yes, I do. I still got to get an envelope.
Oh, so do I.
Do what?
I still have to get an envelope so I can send you your picture.
Yes. All right, let me pull it up on my phone.
I have something for you that's steampunk too. I'm working diligently. It may not be on time, but you're going to like it a little.
I know I will. All right, I'm trying to pull up.
You would like it if it was a piece of ripped paper I sent you. I know you too well.
Yeah, because
but it's gorgeous.
Okay, rookie.
I got echo back.
Darlene's just trying to pull up her phone, I think.
Yeah, so that way,
okay.
So that way I can see the live chats because they don't always come through.
Well, thank you for giving me that information to do that on my phone. I wasn't thinking, and that's something that I need to learn how to do before tomorrow. Today is a dark day, guys.
Why?
It is my last day
Oh,
of being dark.
It's the last
Tomorrow
day.
I will be light and happy and pinky. So
well, tomorrow I go see my lawyer. So we've got things to do tomorrow. So Debbie,
Yeah.
what time are you gonna
it
do
will
your
be
hair?
a good day.
What
It will
day?
be a great day.
What time are you gonna do it?
Huh?
What
What-
time?
10 a.m. live on my live stream. I'm going to do a live stream on my YouTube. I'm
Oh.
going to have a ball. I really am. It's going to be fun. And it's only going to last for a little while because I don't know if I'm going to like it. Huh?
Except for the last little while, she doesn't know if she's gonna like it. I finally go to the hematologist on Wednesday. So you guys have your stuff tomorrow, but I don't go till Wednesday. But Ryan's taking
We
the
can
day
all
off.
celebrate on Thursday.
Yeah. But I'll be here
Good
on
job.
Wednesday because my appointment's not until noon. So I'll be able to be on in the morning and then go to my appointment.
Well, good. What I did see of Destiny and them's last night, we gotta keep Eric in our prayers, but I don't think he was doing good. I don't know if something happened. I didn't get. I kept watching my clock, and 1 o'clock I still couldn't sleep or be sleepy. I thought, let me just shut everything down and see if I can go to sleep. Mystic Days, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Days and Craig too. Good morning, Mr. Days and Craig.
That was Debbie.
Sorry, that was me this time.
All right, sing again, Traci.
Good morning, Mystic Days and Craig too. Good morning, Mystic Days and Craig too.
Thank you, guys.
Craig.
Sorry.
That's
Craig.
okay.
I hope you still love me, because since my husband, you know the whole football thing. I don't do football, and you know you can't mix Christian womanhood and football. That's worse than politics. So, you know, I was rooting kind of for you too, and I just don't like football. But there was a few times that I did say, wait a minute, they took that away from them. They earned that. I know, Kevin, you want to win, but they earned that touchdown. But anyway, Craig, I am going to create you something, and I promise it is not a hat. But I do most definitely, I figured you out. So everybody that thinks that Craig is mysterious, I figured him out, but I ain't gonna tell you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mystic Days, I had the sweetest message from 4Speed. Traci, you'll have to go back and look on. I think it's my hat video.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, he really.
4Speed subscribed to me, so he was my 295.
Yay! And you know, 5Speed was on Friday, but 4Speed comes on at different times. But it just touched my heart what he said. I mean, it just touched my heart.
Aw. He said he really enjoyed the morning that he was in here. That's sweet. That's what we try for. We just want to make people happy.
And he said he watches, one of them said he watches. So you never know. That's why you really have to be careful and be mindful that you never know. We call people lurkers. No, some people are just, you know, they might be doing something and they don't have time to send a chat. You know, they might not have a way right then to do a thumbs up. So I'm not worried about it. It just touches my heart that somebody said they have watched us.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so that's my goal. To have my sidekicks and us to present ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And Mystic, I enjoyed you being on Friday. There was some things that my computer was acting crazy and not taking my connection well, but when it does that, I go back and I watch it. And you know, I love you. You made me listen to gospel music while I was cooking Friday. What did you?
Dwayne, you're so funny.
You better hush, Dwayne. Lurker, troll, ogre thing. Okay, then I got a picture I'm going to color and send to you. I dang sure do. Those coloring books.
He forgot one part. He's also a ginger-headed lurker, troll, ogre thing.
Well, you know,
I love you, Dwayne.
Oh, yeah, he knows that. And like he said, if I ever feel sad, all I have to do is get out my hat and look at my little boo thing in it. I can't believe he stuck the little
That's so
thing.
cute. That was like the most thoughtful thing about the hat, because you'll never forget that came from Dwayne when you look on the inside and it's got that boo in there.
And I did. I told her thank you for allowing me to have Dwayne as my boo thing. So he's my boo. I love him. Look at what Mystic, bless your heart, Mystic. You must start getting up early. Oh my, you guys, he sleeps in and he's up this morning, this early and on here, supporting and chatting, and that makes my day too.
Mm-hmm.
I met a person last night. Let me think whose channel it was on. I believe it was on Barefoot. The Barefoot Adventures. I'm giving you a shout out. Hey, wait, he does what's up. So anyway, that's what he does. What's up? And but I met a new friend, and she does. Oh gosh, you guys, I've met so many new friends. She does artwork that she leaves it in different places. Good morning, baby.
Hi.
Good morning to Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Is that you, Debbie, echoing?
Sorry.
Is that you, Debbie, echoing?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Okay. Traci, Kevin said, tell you he's smiling.
Aw, thank you, Kevin.
Oh, no, Willow.
Oh, my goodness sake.
Ooh, you need rest,
yesterday.
Oh, good. Mystique is on too. He says she's on today too. She will be on soon. Willow must not be feeling good.
Aww.
To be because 1:30 for me or 1:15 for me is not in the norm.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, I gotta get up in the morning, and that might have been why I was kind of discombobulated.
Mm-hmm.
But dang it, I think my three-legged hamster, I don't think it's doing so well today. I almost called you Derek. Derek's on my mind. That's what it is.
Yeah, did you see that video he posted?
Yes, and
I really teared up. I really felt like I just wanted to send him love right through the computer, and I just couldn't figure out a way other than leaving him a comment that I loved him and I cared about him. And
Yeah.
That's what he needs right now.
Yeah, he just needs. I don't know why.
He needs to relax and get away from the thing for a little bit is all. He's fine. I talked with him yesterday briefly. He's doing well.
Let me lock the door behind him.
Hi, Kevin. Bye, Kevin.
Bye. See y'all later. Y'all have a nice day.
Thank you.
He's got to get Bonnie one of those expensive treats.
Well, sometimes sleep is the hardest thing, and when you get tired and you need to leave, we understand, because when your body finally says it's time to sleep, listen to it and take the time and lay down and sleep.
All the time, no matter what your age. Bob's sleeping right now. Bob went back to bed.
I can't imagine if your adrenal is messed up, because that could throw a lot off.
Mm-hmm.
I was up at 4:45 this morning. Wide awake.
Yeah, what was wrong with everybody not being able to sleep? All right, this is the expensive.
I haven't been sleeping for a week.
That's the expensive coon food.
Yeah.
Please eat out of the trash. Why does Bonnie have to have this? I forget how much these bags are. And then organic. Oh, he'll go store get her organic blueberries. Casey said one time, why is a coon eat better than us? I don't know. You ain't, well, I'll give you one.
I didn't think to Sayosa. Good morning, Sayosa Cells. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sayosa Cells. Good morning to you.
How you doing today, Tracy? Are you feeling any better, girlfriend?
I'm having pain. It rained here all day yesterday. So
oh yeah, low pressure. I know.
So yeah, my pain level is pretty high. But you know, you can't change that. You just have to suck it up and live with it, because you can't change it. I got up yesterday morning a little bit later than I normally do, and I was like, oh, I can't go to mass today. And I was like, no, girl, you are getting your hiney up, you are putting clothes on, you are gonna get dressed, you are going to church. So I got up and went to church, and we were kind of lazy all day because it was just so gloomy. It rained all day long. It was so gloomy.
We've had humidity that has been beyond belief. I got to tell y'all a funny story if you're up for it.
All right, wait.
My daughter.
Wait, let me. All right, so Willow, you're high risk. So are you high risk for any surgeries because of anesthesia or something like that? Because Frances, she's high risk for any kind of surgery, so they had to do just a local to kind of her not know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for Willow to answer. Go ahead, Debbie.
Okay, funny story that anybody who's got children will relate to if they're teenagers. Saturday morning, all week long, my daughter's been planning for homecoming. She was in charge of homecoming and delegating all of the chores to all the kids to do their jobs. 3 days before homecoming, no ticket sales, except for 9. She was panicked. Turns out they sold out. They had 50 couples waiting in line to get into the homecoming dance, which was great. She went without sleep practically for the whole day, Friday and Saturday. Saturday morning, she had to be at the center to help decorate. She got home at 3 o'clock. She tries on her dress and realizes she can't fit in it.
Oh
She's
my
a basket case. I am a nerve-wracked mom who's saying, I'm done with this. What do I do? I went down to Ross's Dress for Less, and I went through there like a crazy woman without her. She didn't even know I'd left. I picked up 3 dresses. I asked people along the way, would you allow your daughter to wear this to a homecoming dance? What do you think? I need help. They said yes. I finally came home with 3 dresses. I said, pick one. She tried on one. I turned around and went to the ironing board. Then I turned around and went to Walmart because I needed to get stretchy stitch witchery to hem that puppy up. Because remember, I got a 4'11" daughter, and she's getting into a size that's big enough to come down just below her knees and in her ankles. So, oh boy. So I had to hem it up. Now we're at 4:30, right? I'm running down to Walmart to get this stretchy tape to hem up her dress. I get in there, I get the stretchy tape, find 2 more pairs of shoes, because also the pair of shoes she said fit her didn't fit her after all. So I had to get her another pair of shoes. Now we're talking homecoming last minute. Both places I ended up with a front parking spot. Go figure that one out. Then I get into Walmart, I come out, I put everything in the car, and I can't find my phone. I go back into Walmart. After I get home, I realize, where's my phone? I go back to Walmart, nobody has seen my phone. I have been through everything 2 and 3 times. The thing is not on ring, it's on buzz only. It's not going to show up no matter where it is. I am freaking out. We went through over 200 carts in the parking lot area trying to find my phone. Can't find my phone. I'm going, oh my God, I've lost my phone. Now I'm done. Turn around, get home, hem the dress up, went back out to the car just to double check. Found the phone laying face up under the seat where you couldn't see it. It blended in.
Oh, geez.
Got the phone. Got the dress ready to hem. Daughter says, Mom, you don't know what you're doing. I need this exactly here. And you're just cutting away like you know what you're doing. I said, get your sweet little self in there. You don't worry about your dress. Get your hair and your makeup done. Make sure you got shoes that fit. And the 2 pairs of shoes I bought her, 1 pair fit. So she put those on. And we're talking, it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and I've got this dress finally hemmed. Would you believe it? I hemmed it absolutely right. As far as length was concerned, there were no ups and downs in it. Got that kid out the door, and when she left, she wouldn't even let me take a picture. She was in such a hard hurry. I have been drained ever since Saturday. My back is killing me. My arms are killing me. My head's been hurting. And here's a child still sleeping in bed all day yesterday, and she'll sleep until about 10, and then I'm going to get her butt up. But she came home, brought Mama flowers, and then said to me, of course, I was half asleep, Mom, we sold out. We made a profit. We did this. We did that. And I went, good. See, you didn't have to worry after all. Oh, she goes, I am so wore out. I'm going to sleep all day tomorrow. I said, good. And she'll get up again on 10 o'clock in the morning today. I will get her up, and she's got a room to clean. It looks like a tornado went through it. But all 3 of them dresses I picked up for her, she liked them, and she'll be able to wear them. God is good. How did I get a parking spot on a Saturday afternoon in the middle of everything right in front of the store places? Think about it. And how did I pick out 3 dresses that absolutely fit? How did I find a pair of shoes that absolutely fit? How did I know that my daughter was going to like them?
The mama
So
thing.
it's a funny story, girls, but let me tell you, it wasn't funny at the moment. I about lost it.
I bet you did. I have a couple of people to sing to. Good morning to Tommy and Mystique Days too. Good morning to Tommy and Mystique Days too.
Yay! Yay! Tommy, I got finished watching your video. You guys, what I saw looked like is having such a good time.
I didn't know you liked to swim so much, Destiny.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what, every time I'm watching these other people, oh, there's Andar.
Good morning, Andar. Good morning to you. Good morning, Andar. Good morning to you.
There's one of my friends, you guys. I looked and she does artwork, and I think she was on Picksburgh, but because she talked about art, and I did a quick look and saw that she did art stuff. What she does is she does the artwork and leaves it somewhere. Like, I did not know September was Suicide Prevention Month. I really didn't when I did my thing, and she did one of her feeds on suicide awareness, and she did like hands cut out of wood. And what she did was wrote different things. She painted them, then she wrote different things like "You are not alone" and all different kinds of things. On the back of them, she put the suicide hotline number. Mm-hmm. Signed her signature on it, and then she did some little butterflies, and there was these earrings that looked like a semicolon, because that represents suicide awareness, because it says that. I didn't know this till recently. I kept asking, why is everybody getting a semicolon?
Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
Yay. And the earrings they did look like semicolons. So she put those on the butterflies. So I have to go back and watch to see the different places she puts them. Well, what she asked is, when you find this, leave a message, like in a hole or wherever she leaves them. She wants to know their story or how they felt when they found them. I thought, oh, this is an awesome channel. Mystique, if you're up for it, I would be more than happy to throw you the link to come on, because this morning it is, Christian womanhood, and I would love to have another lady on the panel, and LizzAnn, she's babysitting
a sick granddaughter.
Yep. But I wanted to get married. I never can get her name. Mary
Deathly Deals.
Yes. I think sometimes some of them just calls her Deals, some of them calls her Mary Beth. I always butcher it. But I told her she's trying to get her courage up to go live. And I told her, come on live with me. When you come on live with in a panel, you don't feel alone. And that's what I told her.
It's much easier. You don't feel like you have to carry the whole conversation yourself, and it's so much easier.
And Willow, anytime that you want to come on, you ladies, just let me know on ladies' days. If you guys want to come on, let me know.
Mystique said she's ready if you are.
Oh, great. Let me throw this out there, because you guys haven't got to meet the wonderful Mystique live. Like I said, she's the age of a year younger than my own daughter.
Aw.
3 years older than Casey.
It's sort of like roller skating.
Wayne, stop.
It's sort of like roller skating. You need support the first time.
Dwayne, look, Traci's more quiet because she can't hardly get a word in with me and Debbie.
That's not true.
So look, Debbie has a bird brain. Actually, you can see it sometimes sticking that little bird up there.
That bird on her head. What are you up to today?
Just got my wig done.
Oh, who's with you, Traci?
Who's
with you?
My mama came. She just got a haircut, so she stopped over.
Hey, Ms. Days.
Good morning, Mystique. You're muted. You need to unmute yourself. There you go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, speak.
You can't be shy.
This is a part where you say hello these days. Hello.
Good morning.
You guys,
Good morning.
this is the beautiful part of Mystique. This is his beautiful part.
His beautiful half.
Yes, yes, yes.
How are y'all?
We're good.
Sleepy?
Painful. Sleepy, painful, and what do you want to say? Exhausted, Debbie?
Healthy.
We're gonna be the four
No,
dwarfs.
I'm just crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, Mystic, I know you get her all
Well,
the
Darlene
time.
called me a bird brain.
Well, you know, you got a bird on your head sometimes. That is true. Ruby
And I
has
also have a doll on my shoulder, and so I'm not crazy.
exactly.
Oh, our feed is lagging.
Is it?
I
Yeah.
was thinking I'm going to try to restart and see if it'll make it any better, because I'm jerky. And I don't mean myself personally, I just mean my picture is.
Oh,
Maybe I
well,
am too.
hey, there's no help in that, Debbie.
I know. I'm going to try.
Yeah, we are lagging a bit. We are lagging a bit.
All right, sing
She's a
to
better
mine.
part of me, but I'm the sexy one.
What did he say? He's the
He said he's the sexy one.
Yes, I can say that. Yes. If Mystique doesn't mind, I can say that.
Go for it.
All right. You can sing. Did you sing to Myra?
Yes, I did.
Oh, see, my brain's lagging. You guys, I'm going to refresh on my end. It won't cut you guys off, and I'll see if that helps.
See if that helps us. All
Yeah.
right.
But you know what, Mystique, you're the eye candy. So you're
There
his
you
eye
go.
candy.
Yeah, you're the eye candy, especially with us being the old ladies.
Yeah. So you're his eye candy. So don't let him fool you when you out somewhere. They're not looking at him.
All right.
Oh, how we end up with just us. Look at this. Aren't we cute? One and
Right.
two.
Yeah, I had the day off, so
That's
I
awesome.
actually got to get on here and hang with y'all. 'Cause
That's
most of the
awesome.
time when she's live, I'm headed to work.
Yeah. I gotta sing to Destiny. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
Hey, my Mystique, that's my child. I call her my child. That is, and the bargain effect is her husband. And when you see me ever say that, hey, my SIL, that means my son-in-law.
Mhm.
They're like my other kids. And I'll tell you, this is how they are, Mystique. MawMaw, have you seen?
What are you
You've
looking
seen
for?
MawMaw on my shows, haven't you?
Yes.
She's a mess.
I what?
She loves some Tommy.
Oh.
And I mean, she'll swear if I was 50 years younger, yeah, it would be hi Joe hubby, hi Joe man, whatever that song was that man they put on YouTube a few years ago. And Destiny said, well, Mama, if I could put him in a crate and ship him, I would. So they sent me something one day. And as soon as and I'm glad I cut it easy, as soon as I opened, there was that picture of Tommy blowing Mama a kiss. And he told her, I love you, Mama, Tommy. And it made her day. So Destiny actually shipped Tommy to Mama.
To Mama. Good morning to Sharon. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sharon. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Sharon. I am glad that you do pop in. I am so glad.
There you are, Debbie. We lost you.
No, she's not. There.
That's okay. I just wanted to see if I could not be jerky, and I'm still jerky. Oh well.
You know, it could have a lot to do with weather too. I just don't know.
It could be the weather. It could be a lot.
Well, my TV's even pixelated, so I think it's the internet system that's not transmitting.
I'm gonna show my gift again. My friend mail again.
Yeah, that is the most awesome. Did you see that hat video, Debbie?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wait till you see this
I've
hat.
tried to get work done around here, and I haven't done a whole lot.
It is so darling. It is so darling.
OMG, I love that.
All right.
Where in the world did you get that?
From Dwayne and Heather.
Dwayne.
Where did Dwayne get that? Did he make?
He got it from Marketplace in his area.
Did he make it?
Push the button so it lights up.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I was
my
not
gosh.
expecting these, guys. And let me light it up.
Wow.
Mama's trying to take it from me.
Oh, it lights up.
Right. All right, let me line
You've
it
got
up.
goggles on the front, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
it's awesome, isn't
I
it?
do. I really like that.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, then they blink,
That is amazing.
and they blink too. But the
Dwayne, that is amazing, my friend.
all right, the greatest thing, Debbie. You see what that is?
Oh, there's a boo in it. I love it.
I do too. And I was totally shocked, and he made me cry.
I was going to say, I would be crying too. Amazing.
And he sent Casey the Book of Enoch, which we'll get into. I started reading it. And
Yeah.
I love the Book of Enoch.
And he took out the I said, wait, that was my marker place. And Casey said, you're not reading it because we're going to read this together. I'm like, I was getting into
I'll be
it.
right back.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
I know, Willow. I've done looked, and I've got so many of the stuff that I can make that. And what's so funny, it's going to be funny to Tommy and Destiny.
That's my mom's phone. Hang on.
You done sung the "and," didn't you? What's so funny is when Tommy and them asked me, could I use catheters? They're in the wrappers. He said he didn't figure catheters, had an expiration date. But anyway, I said, well, yeah, they're rubber tubing, So,
Right.
I mean, you don't think that I can make rubber tubing from the I can use stuff okay, you guys, I'm trying to put it together.
Come on, hamster, run. Run, hamster, run.
This part,
I got a peanut for you.
right there can be, I can use those rubber
Oh, heck yeah.
catheters. All I have to do is paint them. So
Exactly.
I have a whole box of those. I have the spikes. Hey, look, you guys. I have a pair of glasses that I can still see good from. Well, I kind of switch them out, but I have one pair of glasses. I'm going to have to do something too for a crazy hat day because I am going to, of course, wear my hat Friday.
Yeah,
You're gonna
Sharon.
put everybody else to shame.
Oh, wow.
you're on mute.
How amazing is that you guys have?
I have a book on the Book of Enoch also.
Ooh, anything like that you can send me, Dwayne.
I haven't read it yet.
Well, you know, you might want to listen, and when Casey gets on it, I'll let you know, and you will be able to read along with them. Hey, there's Sonia.
Please do me a
Good
favor,
morning
darling.
to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Welcome, Sonia. What'd you say, Mystic? I'm sorry. We kind of jump in there like
Yeah.
we
I just-
squirrel. All right. What did you say?
I was just saying that I haven't got to read it yet. A guest had left it in their room at the hotel, and they never come back for it or called about it. So I got to bring it home. I just haven't got to read it yet.
Cool.
So when you said that about the Book of Enoch, I was like, hey, I've got
See, and of all things, you know, Casey, he downloaded it on, you know, for anybody that wanted, you know, to read it, and okay, Sonia.
Okay, good evening to Sonia. Good evening to you. It just doesn't work the same.
Oh, 11. Where are you at, Sonia?
She's got to
Thank
be.
you, Sharon.
She's got to be on
Please
the
let
other
me
side
know
of the
when
world
Casey's going to
somewhere.
do that.
Where are you at, Sonia?
But Mystique, the way it happened with, we're all lagging because I'm looking at my phone. But StreamYard does that, and
Yeah, it does occasionally.
people would give you a lot of thumbs down because when you don't sync up with what you're saying, but they don't realize that StreamYard is like that. Australia. Oh, wow. Yay. Yay.
Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Awesome. Well, we're very, very glad that you came to see us from Australia.
Yes.
Darlene,
Yes.
when Casey gets that thing where he's ready to do the Book of Enoch,
Yeah.
Bob will probably want to get in on that, and I know I will too, because Bob has read the book already and he's on his second reading.
Yay. See, and the amazing thing is when I read I know I can hear Dwayne say, spit it out, Darlene, spit it out. That the hamster is just, I think he might have lost another leg during the night. But
Give him enough go juice.
But anyway, he just happened to be cleaning out a storage unit when he found it. I mean, how awesome is that? And it is in such good, condition.
Well, look, Dwayne found it in a storage unit and sent it to Casey, and Mystique found it at a hotel that a guest left in a room.
And Debbie.
That's crazy.
And don't you have it in, do they have it in the Catholic book, Traci?
Let me go grab my Bible and see. They might.
So, like I told him, it was found. Yeah, it was found. I was reading in there who found it in Ethiopia. And it's been, somebody else translated it, and they translated it eventually into English. And so I told him, I said, wow, you found it and gifted it to us. And Mystique found hers abandoned, but it was meant for her. And then Debbie and them just have, how do you just happen to have Oh, look at the bunny. Yeah, so everybody's found the lost book of Enoch. And that's amazing.
Not in the Catholic Bible.
You guys look at look at it. Look at that bunny. Let's see that. Wait, let's see the bunny again. I made you big.
Didn't want to be on camera.
Oh,
Let me see if I can get them.
Yes, Willow, you are. I mean, I blame it on being up last night, but
being up too late last night.
yeah, but it really does suck when you have a lot of different things. You'll have your days. Look how beautiful.
Aww.
What's its name? You're muted, but what's the name? You're muted, Mystique. What's your baby's name?
Give her a sec.
Yeah, Willow, my puppy, she gets ready when my puppy gets ready for me to go to bed. She'll get my hand and really try to
do that. She was like, I'm done.
He's like, nope, not today.
Yeah. What's his name?
Nicholas, but we call him Nick for short.
Aww.
No, I'm not.
So you let it run wild in the house? Because we had one and I would let it just
In the bedroom, yes.
We just let it, yeah. I mean it, and it was so funny because it ate in my daughter's room. There was carpet, and I went in there one day and there was one complete square just out of that carpet pile, one square that rabbit picked out of. And if we ever came home with a sack full of crystals, that rabbit would go nuts because Kevin would one time he threw a box to see what she would do, or we never found out if it was a boy or girl. And it got its head stuck in the box because it was wanting to eat that cheese. I did not know rabbits would eat anything. And it would run around the living room with its head in the crystal box.
The crystal box. Oh my goodness. That's
and,
like crystals is.
But he's right. Pray for my hamster this morning. All right, let me see. Oh, they have 6 Flemish rabbits. I don't know what Flemish rabbits are, but I love rabbits. Yeah, it's amazing. I didn't realize. I was sitting there one day on the couch and had the back when you had to use a telephone book, and it was sitting beside me, and all of a sudden I heard something rip, and I looked at it. I said, seriously, it's just ripping my pages, and it would look at me ripping. I'm like, are you serious? You just gonna act like that? Oh, there's Denise.
Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
But Kevin decided, he said, well, we can't. Well, I did too, because this one wasn't litter box trained or nothing. And so we had carpet, and I was having to clean up after it. So we ended up putting it in like a cage. And do you know that poor baby didn't make it but a few days after we put it in a cage? And I really believe it was because that I put it in that cage. I fed it the same. I would hold it and love on it and everything, but it was in like a back washroom without us. And I don't know if animals are like that, but I still blame us putting that rabbit, our little rabbit, in a room, and it was lonely. I mean,
because he isn't here.
Yeah, because he got so used to running around and all that, and then not.
yeah. I mean,
Little boy.
Tracy, you'll have to read off some of the stuff too, because I know I'm looking like crazy, like I'm nodding off, but no, I'm reading the chat and I'm looking down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got those roots did, you guys. I did those roots this weekend. There you go. The hair
Hey,
dye.
Dorcas,
Do what?
She has no.
I've on my end. It's all screwed up too.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I'll still be in chat.
Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you.
Oh my gosh. Misty.
26?
Holy moly. Bought 2. 6 months later, ended up with 23. Too funny.
And it's
Well,
so
yeah,
funny.
because they
multiply
reproduce
like that.
fast.
And what's so funny is Keevan bought 2, and then you guys, I'm sorry, Peter might knock me off the air for saying this. We bought 2, and it was so he could feed our 2 snakes baby bunnies. I'm sorry, that's just awful. And thank goodness they were either 2 female or 2 male, because they never reproduced. So,
Aw.
That's nature, Darlene. It's okay.
but
That's nature.
I did not mind doing the mice, but we couldn't find the mice anymore. And you know, I didn't like doing the mice, but I had to feed the snakes. So
Best it be a baby bunny than a person.
so they reproduce every 3 months.
Dang. Wow. That's a lot of bunnies. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, wow. They used to stay on the porch, but a turkey buzzer died. Yeah, that's awful. But yeah, I mean, Casey grew up with pretty much, we didn't have a horse or a cow. Or, well, I've had a goat in the past. But other than, that's about the only thing we didn't have, ain't it, Casey? Yeah, I know that, Mystic, but I couldn't eat them. I wouldn't be, I can't eat rabbit just because I know it's rabbit meat.
They're just too cute. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. Good morning to Casey. Good morning to you. I love you, Casey.
Debbie's excited for you to get in the book of Enoch. They have it. Her husband's the second time reading it. And Mystique and Missy, she brought hers out. Somebody just happened to leave it at the motel and didn't come back for it. So it was like finding the book of Enoch. Oh, was that all the water? How do we go through so much bottled water?
Because I drink it.
You drink it? Yeah. Myra said good morning. Everybody's saying good morning, Casey.
Good morning, Casey.
And and I have a new friend too that they do goats. They have goats. And when I went to their page is amazing. They have like a small farm, and they worked hard to do all the things they did.
Mhm.
And they were talking about doing goat soap and stuff, and I'm like, whoo, I got my hookup for goat soap, and which is Darlene B. And so you guys, Darlene does some great soap.
Have you guys ever seen or heard of a fainting goat?
Yes, those are funny. They're on the internet.
There is a farm close by here that has them. And if you walk up to one of them and go, boom, it falls over, and then two more fall over, and it's funny. It's almost like going bowling with goats to see if you can scare them enough to faint. And it's just their nature. And then they get up and they're fine. It's funny.
Hey.
I'm glad to see you smile, Tracy.
That is funny.
But it's true. It's sort of like cow tipping. How many times have you been cow tipping?
Never.
What? You're from the country, girl.
No.
Do you know what cow tipping is?
Yeah.
Okay, cows sleep on their feet.
Yeah.
Okay. In the middle of the night, you can go out where cows are just standing, walk up to one and push it a little bit, and it'll just fall over. Doesn't hurt them, but they just fall over because they're sleeping. It's called cow tipping.
No, I haven't. I don't want.
Oh, it's not harmful. Okay, it just spooks them a little bit, and they get up, and then they go back to where they were. They're fine.
Well,
it's just funny to watch that you can take this big bovine and just tap it, and it falls over. Huge,
You and Misty, you guys, no, just my luck. Somebody would have pushed over a bull. The bull would have got mad. Almost said the P word. Would have got mad and chased me. No, I don't like going in.
You don't cow tip bulls, Darlene. You only cow tip cows. That's why they call it cow tipping. It's a cow.
What if the cow woke up a sleeping bull?
You know this because you keep your cows and your bulls separate, Darlene. You don't mix them unless you're wanting them to breed.
Oh, okay.
You do? I didn't know that.
Not
unless you want them to breed, or you've gotten the cows turned to steers. You don't want to keep them all together. You want to keep your bulls separate from your cows, unless they're feeding or they're grazing, or it's not mating season. You don't want you want your bull to be in good shape. My dad paid something like $6,000-7,000 for a bull, and nothing for his cows because the bull was the strain that he wanted to come through. And he ended up with like 3,500 head on his ranch, and it was all because of one bull. So he was an active little guy, but they kept him pinned to himself during the when they did, just so that he didn't cause problems with the other babies and stuff, because they get real protective.
Denise says that her husband,
easy peasy.
They want a fainting goat. But she said no, because they would die from fainting all the time.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
Morning, Darlene.
I was talking about you, Darlene. Why is it every time I think she's listening and then she hears me talking about her? You guys, that's what it is.
Maybe.
She sees me, she hears me.
You did say you get the hookup with the goat milk soap from Darlene B.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Darlene B.
So if I'm not sure if she has any made up, because we had that discussion the other day, but as soon as she has some made up, I will give you the information to get the soap from her. And oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. It is so wonderful. So yeah, Darlene raises goats, and I love her goats.
And little Norgus, the redheaded chicken.
She named one of her baby chicks Norgus, and she's not so little right now. And there was 3 of them, and she's only survivor. Yes, she's a survivor. I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. This is awful. Other than Denise, where they used to play with dried cow patties. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Ew.
Well, they're
They
dry.
don't smell after they dry.
Ew.
Look,
I'm just a city girl.
I've seen people, Traci, and I don't know why they do it, make art from cow patties.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah. They also use
So-
them for frisbees, guys.
Good. I'm
When
gonna
you
sing
live on
it
a farm
from
and you're
here.
poor, you make it work.
Good morning, Pearlini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pearlini. Good morning to you. I had to change the subject. That
Good morning, Lynn. We're talking about cow patties.
worked up.
Want to borrow my hamster?
Yeah.
I'm really, you know, I'm just not an animal person. I think all of God's creatures have a place in the world, but none of them have a place living with me.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
As it should be.
Cornfields, I remember picking corn with the kids. They'd never pick corn. And
My baby.
Keithan ended up working with somebody that he had multiple gardens of different things, and his corn was ripe, and he told Keithan that we could come up there. So I made my kids go with me so they could experience, picking corn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that corn was so good. But I'm like you, Destiny. There's been too many spooky movies about cornfields, and I'm just spooked about cornfields. I can't help it. I'm just spooked about them.
Children of the Corn, yeah. Yeah, and then
I don't like where I can't see anything except for bushes all around me. I'm claustrophobic.
Would walk in and out of the cornfield, like where in the world? I know it was supposed to be like heaven, but really? I'm not walking into a crazy cornfield somewhere and going to heaven. I imagine my body being resurrected from the dead, not walking in the cornfield. Thank you very much.
You're thinking Children of the Corn, or
that's from the Field of Dreams, where they have the baseball field. I like the movie, but that's just kind of weird how they walk in and out of that cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
But what else would they do on a farm to make it acceptable? Think about it. Coming down in a ray of light would have freaked everybody out.
I guess, but
I love the Field of Dreams. I think that is such a good movie. And there's a real place like that.
Yeah, there is. Where they built that field, but it's still freaky that they were walking in and out of the corn.
I get you really need to read up, and nothing, like I said, Tracy's wrong with somebody not wanting, because any animal you take on, it's like a lifelong child until they pass.
Right.
Because you have to make sure they're fed, and you have to take care of them, and their shots, and and then if you want to go somewhere, you have to get somebody to either come feed them.
Yep.
Or take them to their house. Now,
or take them with you.
When you have a raccoon and her butt is about, now her little face is small, but her butt is about this big around, and she waddles. And you can't take her and tell somebody, can you watch her for a few days? No, there's no, because you can't do that. They all, animals, once you domesticate them, Different ones have their, raccoon acts different than a cat or a dog or anything else. They're very finicky. But
I never bonded with an animal like people do, and I do understand that people love their animals just like they do any other member of their family, but I honestly have never bonded with an animal like that ever. I just haven't.
Kevin said he out of all of our animals that we've had, he's never seen one like Bailey that took to me like she did. And I think it's because I really needed her. Wait, there's Raven.
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
But yeah, Bailey has bonded to me. But now at night, she might flip flop on Kevin, but she wants to get up right between both of us up here. And I wish she would go to the bottom of the bed. But I am very, very attached to her. And she, I guess now is what you call a service animal. She's huggable. Gosh, she's built like a tank, and we can hug her, and she lets me hug her and kiss her, and she don't stink, and so I'm so attached. Her birthday will be October 6th.
So just a few days before Mama's.
Yes. And so that's how I know. I can remember. Sharon,
and thanks for stopping in.
And Sharon, one morning you're going to surprise me, and you're going to say, "Drop the link," and I'll come in, and I'll be like, oh, I get so excited. So have a great Monday, Sharon, and we love you. And you guys also,
Lynn, you hear Ruby, but
you guys, also, I think I told them this morning I was getting sidetracked on everything, on absolutely everything. And I don't think it was not just I think I couldn't sleep last night, and then I'm weird today because I have the lawyer in the morning. Tomorrow at 1. So I'm trying to focus on one thing. They can't drink from because of what's in they spray. They can, yeah. Yeah, Sharon. Are you on a laptop or phone? Even if you're on a phone, because it's on my feed, it's feeding from my computer, it will pick up on a phone. And all you'd have to do is click on the link if you have a Chrome browser on your phone, and it'll just bring you in.
Denise, when people have animals like that and they play with them, I think part of the issue is I am such a city girl that I honestly am afraid of a lot of animals. I have a very real fear of a lot of critters and creatures, and so I just and things that I know really wouldn't hurt me, but I still have an unhealthy fear.
Casey's not.
I can relate to that in some fashion, but I'm learning to overcome it because I lived up off of 3,000 acres in Oregon, and I just used to go out with a shovel and walk around and dig up in places and saw some weird things, had some fun times, saw animals like cougars. I've never seen a cougar in my life in the wild, but we had them on the property, and I saw beavers, and I saw, we had a lot, 5.5 miles of creek to go fishing in.
I'm afraid of
and you learn to love the animals. Huh?
I am honestly afraid of almost every animal. I'm not afraid of cats and dogs, but I also don't bond with them like regular people do. I don't know. I'm just odd duck, I guess.
Well, me too, Raven. I'm that way. But I saw a beaver one night. I just thought they were mid-size. And a friend of ours, it was one Halloween, and they had lights that, like, they strung lights all the way down a pathway that went to the river from their house. And I heard something, and you could see all these sticks. I'm like, where's those? She said, no, the beavers. That's where the beavers have been doing that.
Mhm.
There was the most huge beaver I had ever seen. Almost as big as Bailey, but it was sitting up, and it was doing whatever beavers do, and scared the crap out of me. But I'm trying to. You guys, I keep having to get possums out of Tiger's pen, dead possums.
Mhm.
And he don't eat them. I mean, he's a bit, he's the one. Tiger is our lab boxer mix, and they'll be in his bed, and I'm like, oh, and I'm the one that has to go out there and get them because Casey don't want to do it, and Keegan ain't gonna do it. But I think what he does, because I'll see to where it looks like he's licked on them. It finally hit me. Duh. They go in there for his food at night. And of course, if they get spooked, they're going to play dead. Possum will play dead.
Mhm.
And I guess when they play dead,
Oh yeah,
Tiger plays with them. And they're not chewed up. It's just that I guess he plays a little bit rough, and because he used to be very rough. I mean, he wouldn't mean to, but he wasn't as stocky as Bailey, but his paws were huge. He is huge. I mean, if he stands up, he put his hands on my shoulders. So I think that's what happens. And first I thought, oh no, I don't want him killing. I don't want him killing small animals. He was good with Kit when she was little. Then it dawned on me that they play dead, and then he loves them and hugs them, and like the book of Mice and Men, and the cartoon. I don't know if any of you guys have you guys ever seen. I know, Mystic. I noticed that too.
I saw that and I was like, no beer? How does that have anything to do with anything?
But
Tanya, thanks for stopping in.
it was so, I'm so excited about meeting new people. And you guys, I'm going to add even more to my Facebook on the different channels. So I want you guys to, check out everybody, because this is our crew every morning, and they are all just great. And sometimes I think better. But you guys, I do get this way. When it's something as serious as having to go to my lawyer, and it's not about a crime, I really get to where. Did you just laugh, Debbie?
Yeah, she's laughing.
You said when I have to go to my lawyer and it's not about a crime, it makes you sound as if you do bad things on the side, and that doesn't scare you, but going in for a civil situation bothers you. So, I mean, my mind is fast this morning. I asked you if you wanted to borrow my hamster. Maybe I've got a squirrel up there. I don't know.
I can understand. I mean, you got
Love you, darling.
a big deal coming up very shortly, because your hearing is coming up soon. And
November 1st.
Yeah. And so once that is behind you, you might be able to relax about that a little bit, hopefully. But
And And then there's, you know, worrying about a child, well, three children. I got three. The things going on in my mind about that. And, you know, I told Casey, check on our granddaughter. I said, you know, see how she's doing. And so I have all these stressors in my head. And most of the time, you guys, I can come on here and it's like, it's like you wouldn't think I had a care in the world. But when it gets closer to something like tax season, I don't know why tax season freaks me out, but the closer it gets to something serious, it messes with me. I'm still looking at all these, we had a cougar, mountain lion that was in our area, and you would think we're not a big city, so we're suburbs or what? Just a small, but we have the main Chattahoochee behind at the end of our road. If you kept going through the woods, and there's part of the Chattahoochee running through there, so you know we have deer, and
we're pretty citified here, seriously. But Wright and I saw deer on the way to church yesterday. I mean, there are some wooded areas, and there have been reports of a black bear in the area recently, you know, but we're pretty city.
See, us too. So we had, they
It's my opinion.
Go ahead.
It's my opinion that animals will pick up on your fear. And when you learn to and I'm not trying to make this sound too airy-fairy, but when you let go and let God and not show fear to an animal because you really, truly aren't afraid, they'll turn around and leave if they want to get away, or they'll come up and they'll be your friend. Now, I wouldn't say friend to black bear ever, but like with the deer, our area here is very citified. I mean, we got sidewalks and gutters and everything and sewers, and we've had a whole bunch of deer come up. I walked up and fed one. They're not tame, but I love deer. I've raised deer from when they were just born, when their mamas were hit by a car. So I've raised them. I love animals. That's part of my downfall, to the point where, you know, 4 dogs and a bird, that's crazy.
I'm afraid of them all.
I'm not afraid of any of them anymore.
We were warned of a black bear one time that attacked somebody, and then we had a cougar in the area, and you know I think they will travel. They'll be within 100 miles. That's their territory. I cannot stand coyotes, you guys. I can't stand coyotes. We had a group of what would you call them? Not a group, but a pack. A pack of coyotes that were going all through neighborhoods. But where we are, we have, it's nothing for me to see a fox and just watch it. So fox, deer, like I said, I can't stand the coyotes. And one of the coyotes that was seen, I swear it looked like a wolf because it, you know, coyotes are usually scraggly, but this one looked it was beautiful, and I don't think coyotes are beautiful.
I have a couple of people to sing to. Good morning, Justin and Christina, and Geanna too. Good morning, Justin and Christina, and Geanna too.
So you saw them, you guys. I forget that I have to manually
scroll your chat. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. And if you guys, Justin and Christina's RV life, oh my gosh. And I say the same thing. And I know you guys get tired of me telling you on your channels. I love camping and I'm ready. Oh, so Justin and Christina, they get to see, you know, they just travel and they get to see all kind of stuff. And, you know, My dad took us to an animal safari place when I was a kid, and I always loved the petting zoos that we got to go to at fairs. I would be the very one up in there petting all these animals, and it's just like, see, Mystique, Mystic, are they fit? So yours looks like dogs. Are they filled out like dogs? Because some of them, if they don't get the food, they get. Ours are gray. Ours are like a ugly gray, but I don't like them because they chase off. They chase off.
He's doing better now that they've got
and they chase off
because
fox. I love the fox. I love to watch fox. So when you get coyotes, they will chase away some of the other wildlife. And so I just love animals. I do. Except, I've said it before, I just don't jihad with the, I don't have the good luck with trying to raise a iguana. I tried calling it love. I tried, but
What were you trying to raise?
an iguana.
Oh, I don't like reptiles.
Lynn? No.
I'm even more afraid of reptiles than I am of other animals.
Oh, I love reptiles. That's why I watched Fat Man.
I don't.
Fat Man Flipper had his snake, and it was Saturday. And if you guys go and watch it, but it was so funny. I didn't get to see it good. It was some kind of snake, a blue-eyed something, and he was telling people, "Take a picture with my snake for $1." And people would think he was just kidding. And when they get up there and see the snake, they jump back. One poor man, it was so funny, that man run. He was an older man with some shorts on and shorty shorts and a backpack. And he come over to see what he had. And when he seen that snake, he ran. I laughed so hard at Fat Man Flipper. If you guys don't know him.
He is hilarious.
You guys. And I can't throw the link. If any of you guys are out there that can throw a link, please throw a link to Fat Man Flipper.
He is hilarious.
And not only is he hilarious, but he, did a video one day about, hey, everybody, let's just get along. Let's just love one another. If you need anything, here's my email. And bless his heart, I did email him, and I did email, and he called me, and we discussed some things, and I was, very appreciative that, he means what he says, and just like these women know if they need me, they can message me, and Mystique, if you have Facebook, you could look me up. And just, send me a message and say, hey, this is Mystique. And I would accept, your friendship, and we could FaceTime. And FaceTime it's a little bit easier one-on-one than going through StreamYard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And remember, StreamYard is still in beta mode. They're still working on getting this thing to work well. And they were over flooded with people. So when they first started coming out, so I give them props for trying to get it together.
And I do love the I like lizards. I like geckos. We have lizards. Oh yeah, that's right.
I have geckos. Come over.
Darlene has a snake. I had a red-tailed boa. Beautiful, beautiful snake. I mean, it was beautiful. See, Mystic, if me and my husband,
I know how to catch a rattlesnake.
If I have one in the freezer, it's wrapped up because somebody said they had one, and my husband went over there and caught it. Well, yeah, I have a rattlesnake frozen in the. I pulled it out the other day and showed it. My husband
It
loves.
is so good cooked up. I hope you skinned it already.
No, he's not going to use it for that. He'll end up skinning it and not eat the meat. It's not that closed up.
If you skin them out right away and you cut them up in chunks, they are the best, and they taste like chicken. They really do. You deep fry them like you do chicken.
Pass.
But yeah, I'm gonna one day I'm gonna come up one day and he's gonna say, "Oh no, Mystique, lock the doors. There's that crazy woman." And oh no, but he loves the snake hunt, and that's what we used to do. I dreamed of a snake chasing me. Now that we've got on snakes, it was a nice. I'm trying to think what my grandmama would say. You dream of a snake, you got an enemy. She had something for each dream. If you dream of anything, you got an enemy. Well, honey, you don't. Everybody. There's always people that don't like you. Justin, I'm gonna have to go. Have you guys got it on any of your feeds or videos? I want to see it.
What again?
Orange Gecko, Justin and Christina's RV van life. All right, let me pause. This is MawMaw.
Well, one time when I was doing video work, 5 miles from our house in another little bitty town in Oregon, there was a cougar up in the tree.
Oh my
and
goodness.
It was right by a grade school. So, and it was on a Sunday afternoon. So somebody called the police department, who called the animal control, who did everything they were supposed to do. I heard the tone out, so I went down with my video camera. It took them about 2 hours, but they finally got the cat down. They had to shoot it with a tranquilizer, and they got it down, and they found out that it was an older cougar. It was in ill health. It was hungry, and it was up there where it was because it was above a pen of a mama German Shepherd who just had babies. And it was the mama who was alerting. So they ended up taking it out and taking it to the animal refuge. They ended up having to put it to sleep because it was in such poor health. But it was amazing to watch how careful and gentle they were with everything, including the puppies.
Did everybody go quiet?
Cougars are cool, huh?
I can't hear nobody.
We can hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Darlene. Oh, she left again. Okay, she'll be back.
She'll be back.
She'll come around.
All right, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you fine.
But we had coyotes and gingerbread. Huh? What?
You guys.
What?
Are you there?
I told you. I muted my computer part, and then I'm like, I can't hear them.
Mm-mm. You did that one other time.
I know.
Oh,
I am about freezing to death.
Well, no.
That's
I was going
weird.
to say, Lynn asked, is it getting cold at night? No. I walked outside with Bailey last night, and you guys, it felt like it was so still, and it wasn't humid because I don't know what it was like. There was the air sucked out. It was like nothing was moving, and it was so hot. And I'm like, what in the world? But Keegan's working. They had a water main break, and when they have a water main break, you guys, that man is going to be working very, very hard in the heat that we're still having in Alabama, and he's already
We still got it here too.
and he's already soaking wet. And what was that? 9:30 he stopped by.
They said it was supposed to be 80 today, but it's still 60 degrees and I'm chilly.
Oh, I would give you anything to trade places right now. It's 78 degrees outside here. That's cool for us.
Wow. It
It's
is.
supposed to be up to 95 again today.
Oh, wow, Dwayne.
36 where Dwayne is. I'm gonna go grab a jacket. I'll be right back. That's how
I have on this thermal shirt that was given to me. Let me show you. It's pretty. I love it. It was given to me by Geanna. Part of my Geanna. Let me see.
Cute.
I know it's pretty, isn't it?
That is
And
cute.
does it have
Yeah,
something
it
on the
is.
back? Yeah, but it has something on the back. I just don't remember what it says on the back.
It looks like a great big old tattoo of roses. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's, you guys, when you like have weight loss surgery and you lose all, like I lost 100 and I've gained back 50, you start feeling like you need your shirts bigger and bigger, and you start
Why do we do that?
And so
I do the same thing, and here's where this is on this. Why do I do that?
it's a psychological thing. So
Yeah.
I had some shirts like that was given to me. When I looked at them, I thought, oh no, that's not going to fit me. So I have a few of them that was given to me, and oh my gosh, they feel so good, because having fibro, I think it's not always, they can't figure out what symptoms, fibro or rheumatoid or osteo. But I think the fibro is what makes some clothes make me feel better.
All right, I have to sing to Pat. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you.
It's nighttime, I think, with Pat.
But I tried that good evening thing doesn't work very well.
I think, what time is it, Pat? We always ask Pat what time it is.
Key Lime Kisses is on.
Geanna, Geanna, I had lap band.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
It's okay.
I had R&Y, Geanna.
I did too.
See,
if I had it to do over, I wouldn't do it.
See, Justin, that's what we do. And you know, Traci, God love her, no matter how she feels, Justin, that's what, and we want everybody to feel welcome. Everybody. Okay, see, it's 10 o'clock where Pat is.
It's Sandy. Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you. Love you, Sandy.
Do you want to come on with us, Sandy? So when I was given those clothes and I looked at them, I'm like, those aren't going to fit. But I wear them now.
I've decided to quit looking at the sizes of clothes and just eyeing them, see if they look like they might fit, and trying them on. But this, I got it too big. It's a set of jammies. They got a zebra on them with little sparklies, but it's so nice and loose and comfy. It's like a big t-shirt.
Just Sandy?
I just Sandy.
Are you doing okay?
She said she'd come in.
Oh, did she? I didn't.
Yeah, drop her the link.
That's the only thing about this is
I need to go. I have some things I have to do right now.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be in the chat because I've got a daughter I need to get moving.
Okay. Love you.
So you guys have fun, and I'll see you, Sandy, in a minute. So y'all be good. Love you both. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you.
Uh-oh,
Take it away, Charlie.
Oh, joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy, you and me, my joy.
We also have Cliff in here too. Good morning to Cliff. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cliff. Good morning to you. Sandy.
Hi guys.
Hey, Sandy.
How's
Right.
everybody doing?
I'm in pain, but I'm doing. How are you doing?
Tired, exhausted, excited. I just got back from the dog show late last night.
Yeah.
How did they do?
Oh my God. This was the first dog show. He had been on a leash one time before we went in the ring. First and second day, he didn't do anything. He was a little squirrely, all the noises and everything. Third day, he took best of winners, which is right under best of breed.
Mm-hmm.
Second, fourth day, he did the same thing, and then we went into a class called owner handler. In other words, the people that are showing the dogs have to own them.
Mm-hmm.
And that little boy took fourth place.
Awesome.
That's just unheard of at the first show that they go to.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Is it one of your new babies?
It's
How old?
Rhodey. Yeah, it's Rhodey, the wild man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Puppy. Yep.
oh yeah. That's what it was. He was showing out with his mama. That's what he was doing.
Oh yeah. So he had a good time, and it was a good weekend. Long and exhausting.
Yeah, I'm sure. But good.
Had a good weekend.
How exciting.
Yep.
You took your oxygen, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay. MawMaw pins not to take her, Sandy.
And I just shut it because I was done.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have made it without the oxygen. So yes, and I crawled up on the roof of the motorhome because the wind caught the awning and messed it up, and yeah, it was a real different kind of weekend.
Oh boy. Mm-hmm.
But it was more than I expected from the boy. He really did.
That's sweet. That's
Sandy,
awesome.
I want you to tell, because I have new people in here and people that don't know who you are. I want you to tell them you're talking about the dog show. I want you to tell them about the babies. Oh, but this is for me.
About the babies.
Tell them what breed and.
Oh, okay. I have Papillons, which is the little toy dogs with the great big ears, and they come on with me when I do my lives. I usually show them, but this boy is a puppy that I bred and raised. He's about 8 months old. He was born the 31st of January of this year, and so this is the first show that he went to, but I have been showing for a while. His daddy is finished and a champion, and his mom hasn't been in the show ring yet, but she'll probably have 1 or 2 more litters, and then I'll take her into the show ring and finish her off as a champion.
Awesome.
But they're crazy dogs. They are so intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
They will just run your whole house. They train people well.
They train people well.
They train me well. Yes, they do. They're outside right now, or I'd grab one of them, but well, I may grab the Rhodey dog as soon as Darlene gets off the phone. I'll grab Rhodey and bring him in here for you guys, so you can see that he's fine. Because he's actually clean.
Yeah.
Right now, my yard is dirt, so they get to be little dust balls.
Mm-hmm. I bet they do when it's just dirt.
Well, I've got
Without
grass
it,
growing
dirt.
on half of it. So what I'll do is I'll switch them over to the other half because the grass is getting established over there. And then I'll start the grass on this side. I hope it isn't too late in the season to get grass growing, but we're going to try it.
Yeah, it can't hurt to try, I guess. It certainly doesn't hurt to try.
Yep. So we had a great time, and we didn't have to go too far. Grand Junction was about 3 hours away from us.
Well, that's not bad.
No.
It's not a bad trip. Because you have to travel a distance to get anywhere.
Yeah, we have to go about almost an hour to get to a Walmart, a big enough town with Walmart in it. So, and I got to see a friend of mine who I knew in Albuquerque, and he left about 2 or 3 years ago and moved to Grand Junction. So,
oh, cool.
We were able to hook up, and I cooked ribs for everybody. They're becoming my world famous ribs.
Wow. I might have to make a trip to Utah.
Yeah. We invited a couple other, of the show people over, and I cooked 2 racks of ribs and corn and baked beans.
Wow. Yeah, that wasn't a restful weekend then.
Well, sort of. I mean,
you enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I can cook ribs in an hour because I put them in a pressure cooker. So it's 35 minutes in the pressure cooker and 10 minutes in the oven to bake the barbecue sauce, to glaze them. So it's not too bad. And then the corn I throw in the microwave, and but that's about the extent of my cooking ability.
That's about
that and cooking hamburgers. That's it. That's all I know how to do.
I'm not the best cook in the planet, but I've learned over the years to get better to feed my family, but that's about it.
Yeah, I just road trip for ribs.
Yeah, road trip for ribs, coming out to Sandy's for ribs.
Yeah. Oh, you do them in the pressure cooker and the meat just falls off the bone, and it takes 35 minutes to do them.
That's not bad at all.
No, you put a bottle of apple juice in your pressure cooker. Put the ribs in there, and
rub them down with any seasoning or anything before you put them in.
Not a bit. Nothing. And then as soon as the pressure cooker gets the pressure, built up in it, time it 35 minutes, and then take them out, slather them with whatever barbecue sauce you want, stick them in the oven for 10 minutes, and you're done.
Wow.
So, ribs in less than an hour. Most people, boil them for like 2 hours or.
You guys, the last thing I saw was Justin and Christina talking about their dog. Their dog is beautiful. Then when I turned the sound back on, and I hear you, Sandy, talking about, just slather some barbecue sauce on them. And
there you go.
Yeah,
grab that dog and throw it in.
And I'm like, wait, what did I miss?
Yeah.
She made ribs for some of the show people, and
I cooked 2 racks of ribs for everybody, and it's so easy in the pressure cooker. It's So now that Darlene's there, let me go get Rhodey so I can show him off.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right. Where are we here? Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
You guys, I have on November 15th, I'll have my, where they'll do an injection in my back.
That injection?
Yes. So she's talking about $350. I said, I don't even know what my facial expressions look like, but I was like, what? I said, even with insurance, and I think I've done met my out of pocket. So she looked it up and she said, it does look, isn't that awful that my out of pocket was $2,000 and it's just now about October and I've already met that. And you know, I've had between our medicines and all these, my surgery and all this, they should pay 100% now for my medications and everything else. So
yeah.
But when she said 350, I said, if I would have got there and then would have had to turn around, she said, no, ma'am, we would not have turned you away. She said, we would have just billed you anyway.
Mm-hmm. Make sure Casey drives you on that day.
Yeah. I told her, I said, I'll have a driver. And you guys, remember him in your prayers today. Casey has not felt good.
Oh, look at the puppies. Look at the puppies. Oh.
This is all right, guys. Okay, they're a little happy to see me because I left them at home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, come on, guys. All right. This is the guy that I showed.
That's the, aw.
Look,
I'm so happy to see you. Yeah. That's the, aw.
All right.
Okay.
You guys see how they're doing Sandy? That's what Bailey does to us. She thinks she's that size, and Bailey probably weighs 50 pounds now, but she thinks she's that size.
Would you just settle down and let them see you? There he is. Get your ears up.
Sandy, your camera's been out of focus. I don't know why.
It's because all of the dogs.
Imagine a dog would bump it or anything.
Messing around. Okay. Oop. Stop, guys. That's enough.
No.
Okay, let me see if I can get it in focus. Come here. This is what I go through in the morning. Okay, this is the mama.
Aw.
I love their ears. They're butterfly ears.
Yep. There's her ears. Marva. Let's see. Let me get her ears up. Let me get both ears up. There they are.
I've never heard of those dogs until I saw your Sandy.
This is the mama dog.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Brody. Come here, buddy.
Hey.
Okay, now that they've settled down,
that's Brody. Aw, good job this weekend, Brody.
Yep, he did good.
Good job, Brody.
Yes, you did, buddy. So these are the guys that I show. Come here, Remy. You got to get on camera too. Okay, this is Remy.
Aw.
And she's a granddaughter of my original show dog.
Yeah.
So she's a third generation of my dogs. Okay, guys. All right, take it off me.
Bailey, what are you eating?
All right, don't take my oxygen, guys. Okay. Hey, knock it off.
You guys, it's like she'll be a year old October 6th, and I swear it's like she ain't but 2-year-old. I have to ask her, what's in your mouth?
Switching over to you, Darlene.
Huh?
Sandy wants you to take it off her.
Oh,
They don't want to see me laying in bed. There you go.
so yes, I'll have that, and it's not they don't go into the spine with this one. This one will actually go into the fascia. And it will go into the cushioning part that's causing the sciatic nerve daily. The sciatic nerve problem, and they'll deaden it, and they put dye in it so it'll show up.
They put dye in it so that they can see that they're in the correct place that they want to be in.
Yeah.
Then they'll put the medicine in.
And
Is it a facet?
Yeah, she's getting a facet injection.
yes, he said it works for most people. Some people it doesn't. He said, in case he said, how long will it last? He said, well, some people, they don't need another one. He said, and some people have to keep going back. He said, but if it doesn't work, then we'll go in and scrape it down to where we kill the nerve. And so Casey said, okay, let's do it. And I know I said this Friday, but Casey was like, okay, let's do it. And then he looked at me and he looked at Casey said, well, I think the patient has to okay it. And I said, yeah. I said, epidural didn't work for me and I'm fine. I want some kind of relief. And so anyway, Casey, he was going to make sure no doctor run over me this next time. And you guys pray for him. He's not feeling good. And he's like today he won't do Bible study. I think with him worrying so much about me, and when he starts getting a load on those shoulders of him, and Justin and Christine, I'm talking about my son, when that happens to him too, and he knows I've got that coming up, and he just he gets like me, like
He
I
takes that stress on himself when it's really not.
Yeah. So when he gets like that, it's hard for him to do Bible study if he can't focus and read and do it in a meaningful way. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Willa and but you guys, I tell you, Traci, if you don't mind, if you'll pray for him now. He comes to the door and I asked him, was he all right? And he said no. So if Traci, if you'll pray for Casey right now, I would appreciate it.
Heavenly Father, please put your loving hands of comfort around Casey as he needs to have the comfort of knowing that everything is going to be all right and that he does not have to take all of the burden on himself, that he can relieve some of the stress by looking to you, Lord, and knowing that you alone can comfort him. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Hey, Raven.
He does,
Raven is the one who named Rhodey.
Oh.
She gave him his name. Yep.
Aw.
So what's Raven's real name?
That's the ongoing thing, huh?
See, I really wouldn't want it said because MawMaw's not going to get. MawMaw's not going to.
She calls herself Raven. So I guess that's it.
I love it. I mean, I call myself Norgus.
Yeah, there you go. So I should imagine that if she wanted to be called by something else, she put it out there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh, Raven, I am getting grief over this, man.
That's funny. I think it's funny.
Yeah, we said, you know, I gave them a hint. I said it started with an A, but I'd give them $100 if they could guess it.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna happen. And Mama keeps hitting me up for her name too.
So Willow says she calls it a caregiver slash. It is. She was one for 30 years, and she knows that feeling very well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Willow Casey is a 30-year-old man, and he gets much grief. I mean, you wouldn't believe where one side people knows what he does for me and MawMaw.
Bye, Justin and Christina.
Bye, you guys. And if you guys aren't subbed to them, sub to them, watch and see that beautiful, beautiful dog. They do. That dog is beautiful. But yeah, he catches grief on one side from people, and they act like that he's just living off his dad, or you know, living off us. But you know, honestly, I feel like God sent him back home, and I feel bad about sometimes him taking me or him not wanting me to drive. And I feel bad about it. And he says, "Don't, Mom," you know. But it's only
And
when
he's not just your caregiver, though, Darlene. He helps to take care of MawMaw and everything, the house, everything. And he, like you said, he gets grief from one side saying, "You're a grown man, you need to move out of the house." But yet, on the other hand, he knows that you and MawMaw could not function without him there helping you out.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty much made fun of openly on somebody's channel about him living in the I don't know if they called it white trash trailer park with his mom. But I told Casey, I said, you know, babe, I said, tell me you're a homeowner. I said, because guess whose home this is going to be? I said, this, you know, when MawMaw's gone and then we're gone, this is going to be your home. You're a homeowner. I mean, MawMaw gave it to Kevin.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people that
Love you, Darlene B.
start saying that kind of crap, they're very small, and karma's a bitch, guys.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss her off.
And I do, you know what? I do live in a trailer, and I kind of take offense to that because my house is very nice. My trailer is only 2 years old. We just moved into it 2 years ago, and it's a nice house. And it's in a park. But I'm not trash.
That's a person who
if we had a trailer, it would be nicer than what we have, but we have history.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just it. You have history that Casey will inherit all of that.
Well, and excuse me, where the hell are they living? They're probably living in an apartment.
Probably.
Paycheck to paycheck. They don't have any family around them. You've got 3 generations of love living in that house. 3 generations of love. You know, money can't buy that.
Exactly.
And you know, Casey.
And you know, who cares what you're living in? You know,
Because I told him he's got people that loves him. You know, Sandy, he has people that loves him.
Like
And
Raven just said, home is where the heart is. You're right, Raven. Home is where the heart is. Doesn't matter what the outside or the inside looks like. As long
It's
as you're
probably a person that does not have any family loving them, and they're jealous.
yeah.
well, it's just that I think it's here recently, people found out that Casey's vulnerability is if they say something about his mom.
Mhm.
And even his dad, he wouldn't appreciate them saying anything about MawMaw either, or his dad. But there's a bond that Casey and I have always had, that, you know, I mean, there's been family that has made Casey feel small,
Mhm.
and, you know, and none of the home health people do, because they understand. They understand when they come in. But I felt that way for a while when we moved in, and I used to take care of my mom, and I bought the groceries and did the trips to the doctor visits and stuff like that. And I know what it feels like. I really do. But I work full time. Something as simple as getting his dad's, because his dad wears the uniforms and he don't get them out. For Casey, get them out and hang them up, and then hang them up in the bedroom, because that's one of the things that hurts, you guys. It
Right.
hurts my shoulders. It doesn't hurt for me to stand there because the washer and dryer is right in front of me now. It's on pedestals. And there's times that, yes, I could stand there and fold, you know, simple things. And so for him to do you know, put up the towels, and I mean, stuff like that, clean out the dishwasher, all that kind of stuff is stuff I used to could do in 20 minutes.
Mhm.
If I try to hang up clothes and stuff, it's going to hurt my shoulders. It's just, it'll hurt my whole body. And so it does. It kind of, with him, it builds up, and I wish it didn't, but it does. And, you know, I get to feeling that way sometimes. I do.
You know, you guys have seen this house, right? You guys have seen how big it is, and a really nice house. Well, the middle of this is a double wide trailer. So I guess, Darlene, I'm white trailer trash too. Woo, 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 woo.
Me too, Sandy. White trailer trash power together.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
dismiss it. Just
Oh, like Cliff said, it's only a trailer if it's got a hitch, taillights, and license plate holder. Other than that, it's a modular manufactured home. Nowadays, those are just as good as any house, just no 400K price. That's correct.
Exactly.
yeah.
And you know,
I have news.
What's that?
Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No.
The landlord called me or texted me before I went to Grand Junction. He's ready to sell the house.
Really?
Yeah. So guys, you know, just lift me up, and I have no idea how God's going to provide the money, or, you know, how much he wants for it or anything, but
He will.
I know that, you know, I'm supposed to be here, so it'll all work out. But
That's right.
I had a year's lease on it. It's not up until February, and he said that he's ready to sell. So I'm going to talk to him this week.
God will find a way to keep you there, Sandy, because that is where you're meant to be.
Yep.
It
So,
is the most beautiful place.
yeah,
So perfect for you.
it really is. So, through the day, guys, just say a little one for me.
Absolutely.
You know,
For sure.
and I am trying to find my paper to write on. Move, Bailey. She's like a cow that don't want to move, and you can try to move. Yes, Sandy. You have helped so many people, Sandy, and God will bless you because you have blessed so many people.
Well, I believe I'm supposed to be here, so we'll see.
Well, that's where you think you.
That's where he put you
Yeah.
when you landed from Albuquerque, where you
So
were hearing gunshots. So
it may be one hell of a testimony, guys, because I don't have the money to put down on this thing.
well, maybe
So,
he'll work something out with you because it is meant to be where you are.
yeah.
And Mystique said Sandy, she just sent a prayer up for you.
Thanks. I do appreciate it, guys.
And her and her husband are new to my channel. And he goes by Mystic Days and she goes by Mystic Days.
Okay.
And they are, all right, go get you some coffee, Raven. But yeah, there's a lot of people throwing up their prayers to you, Sandy.
Great.
And Sandy, you can have people come and go in your life, but I hope you know the Crawleys will always be with you.
Yeah. I know that. This is, guys, this was one hell of a family.
And I'm not even gonna shake a jar, Sandy, but because I'm gonna let. All right, Mama. Let me see if Sandy. Do you have your oxygen on?
Yes, I do. See.
Okay. I'm getting her, Mama.
She'll get you, Sandy.
Yeah, she's trying. I said the wrong word. She's gonna at me.
But you know what? If the worst word that we as a family can be called, Sandy, and I'm going to say it, is one hell of a family to you, then
that's okay.
I would take that. It's like Dwayne and Heather. I love everybody. And there's those that have stuck by me, Pearlini and Darlene. There's so many that have stuck with us continuously, even when sometimes YouTube will get clickish, I'll say, and they will, pretty much try to dictate, well, if you're friends with them, I can't be friends with you. And it gets that way sometimes.
Yeah.
So but then you look and you see who stuck with you, and
I think about there's so many people on here that have brought me up from a dark place, and without just someone to talk to, that you guys have all given me. People in the chat, Darlene, Debbie, Sandy. Sandy always, if I pop in on her live, she always invites me to come on. I can't always do it, but I have done it once or twice. But I mean, you guys have always been good friends to me right from the beginning.
Yeah. And, it's a lot of people that for one reason or the other, maybe they've got, physical problems or that they don't get out.
Right.
And they don't meet a lot of people. And this is a very kind of safe way to meet people and have some interaction during the day. You know,
Right.
if you're homebound and you don't have a lot of friends, nobody's checking in on you, you know? Where, because YouTube can go live and you know, I go live with mine, we're there, we're talking to people, you know. Gosh, if you guys didn't see that auction Friday night from the motor home, you got to go see it. I laughed until my sides hurt. It's on my channel. I had
Your channel?
Friday night auction, but we did it from the motorhome at the dog show, and it was a hoot.
I will go and watch it.
I will watch it too.
Gosh,
We were just talking earlier how I don't think all of the notifications are going out at all lately.
Yeah, I didn't have as many people in there Friday night as I usually do, so I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but we had so much fun. We laughed more than we auctioned off anything, you know.
Well,
and
it should be fun.
It was a bunch of people getting together, talking back and forth, even though you got to type on the computer, you know, it's the interaction of, getting together with people that you like, you know, and you facilitate it every morning. And it's just become a whole new thing for me because I was pretty cloistered, guys. And actually before YouTube, I don't know if you guys know the story, but I was laying in bed probably 20 to 22 hours a day. And I started getting involved on YouTube, and it has gotten me up and out of bed and to the first dog show in a couple of years.
That's awesome.
So you guys,
even with
mean
me,
a lot to me, you know. This YouTube family means a whole lot to me.
Even with me, hi Barbie Crafts.
Good morning, Barbie Crafts. Good morning to you. Good morning, Barbie Crafts. Good morning to you.
Welcome. But you know, I say this, a lot of people see me and Traci and full of energy. I feel better now than I guess the fog is lifting some from last night. But you know, I told Debbie, I said, we look like we're full of energy, like we could be the ones that the cake is pushed out and we pop out the cake.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think of us.
People would all run if I popped out of a cake and they
yeah, me too.
lose their appetite.
But there's your coffee, Mom.
Oh, God, you got no cream.
Oh, but see, I gotta do everything. But anyway, I said, "Ow, what you don't see is behind the scenes. Like, oh my gosh, I just stood up and it felt like my leg popped in my hip, and then you know, creaking, my knees creak and whatnot. But I love it. I mean, if it wasn't for this, I would be back like I was for 3 years in the bed, like you said, Sandi. I would come in the kitchen. I'd go sit on the porch or lay down in my chair on the porch to stretch out my back. But the thing of it was, I wasn't interacting. Facebook, I would look at it and I would, you know, interact a little bit on it, but not as much. And now I find I have to update people on Facebook because it's like the family's here, you know. And
Good morning, Mama. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mama. Good morning to you. I love you, Mama.
Good morning. I love
Look
y'all.
at Sandy.
Hey, Sandy, you looking good.
Oh, that's the dogs, Mama.
Oh, I'm
That's the
sorry.
dogs, Mama.
Is that the winner right there?
That's the winner right there.
Hot dog. That's Rhodey.
That's Rhodey. Yeah.
Good job, Brody.
He's just a puppy, isn't he, pretty?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go back and watch her. Did you watch her live feed last night? Oh, so Mama, she said it was hilarious. So I'm gonna go back and watch it. And Destinie and Tommy went live from their vacation. It showed Joey. I got up to where Joey pushed her in the pool.
Oh, she did get pushed in the pool?
Yes. But yeah, one day I mentioned something on Facebook and everybody was like, "What? What happened? When did this happen?"
Sandy, Dwayne is asking, is it cold in Fran?
Yes, it is. Did you leave the door open, Dwayne?
All right. Barbie Crafts. All right, there it is. Y'all are discussing a subject near to my heart. People finding friendship on YouTube. I am always afraid of people will feel pressure to spend money they don't have at auctions in order to connect. And you know, Barbie, I have not been to one of your auctions, and I am so sorry because I love you to pieces. But no, I would go to auctions and just I look at it this way. You have those that buy from you, but be a supporter. You know, be a supporter of somebody. You
Mhm.
know, and it's getting to where you basically have to type in somebody's name and to find their channels.
Mhm.
And I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook. I'm getting invited to all these groups, but I mean, Keegan goes to sleep early, and I put my earbuds in, and I just haven't caught lives, and I'm gonna have to. I used to go in all the I got to go in yesterday to Thelma Thrift. I haven't visited Thelma in a long time, and yes, Dwayne, I do. And sometimes if I can't stay, I love to come in and you can have two tabs up. You can support somebody and go back and forth. But I watched the interview that Thelma did of Kelly, hit Flippin Mama, and it's a great interview. First time I've caught Thelma live, and I don't know how long. And you learn something about people when there's an interview. I mean, you don't know how what they've gone through or what has shaped them unless you have like an interview. But poor Dwayne, I know him and Heather, bless their hearts, had to put up with me even after they gifted me that. And you guys know, I don't do short goodbyes. I was just so overwhelmed.
Darlene, I don't know if these new people know how YouTube works. And as far as my auction, guys, I want y'all to come in, number one, and have fun. You know, on Friday night, heck, let's laugh and joke around and bring the popcorn, you know. But on YouTube, guys, the more views you get, the higher in the rankings you get, and you get, you know, when you go to your home page on YouTube, it says recommended videos. Well, the more views that say I get on my channel, then it will promote me to that recommended videos list. So just being there and watching the auction or whatever is supporting to those people, and it ranks them higher. And when you get to 1,000 subscribers, you can get what they call monetized, and then YouTube will put advertisements on your video, and you receive royalties from that. So you can make a little bit of money on it.
Mhm.
And that's all according to how many people view your videos. So it helps support the people that have channels when you come in and watch. So I don't know. I just thought I'd explain how, because some of the new ones, I don't think they know how YouTube works.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think that is helpful, Sandi, for people to understand that it is important to, if you want to support somebody because you like their content and you like the person or whatever the reason, if by watching their videos, responding to their videos, giving a thumbs up, making a comment, all of those things help in the ranking to rank them up higher up the list when you're looking at recommended videos.
And Barbie, one of the funniest things in an auction that I saw was on you and Ken one night. I laughed so hard. She did the reverse bidding, and the reverse
That's a
bidding.
good idea. Barbie, can I steal that idea?
I laughed so hard because she said, we're gonna start it at this now, and we're gonna go lower, but now you might not get it. Somebody might. I laughed at that, and I had so much fun watching who was gonna get it. And another thing, Barbie, I'd asked her, could I use a piece of their music, to use one of their songs that her and Ken sung? And she said, sure. And I have that on my page as, I think it's joyful. I think I have it as joyful music or something. And I love the way the two of them interact, because I love to see a marriage that is so happy. So, and Barbie, I don't stay up late. Look, you and Sandi, when you guys get going, other than last night, I would have shocked people, but I didn't see anybody up as late as I was last night. So
I seriously go to bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Seriously.
Keevan has
early to bed girl.
Keevan has a thing on his phone that he plays the music like a child's wind-up toy lullaby, and it'll make that little. And I said, "Oh, baby, time for you to go to bed." And it's at 9 o'clock every night, and he tries to go to. So, was you able to put it in? Yeah, just. But Barbie,
if you click on the 3 dots or on the picture, you can go to her channel and subscribe.
And I am so sorry that I have not popped in and checked on you. It makes me feel bad. But there's so many, many wonderful people that we have met. And Barbie and Ken, you guys touched my heart. The first time I met you guys, and see, I sound like it's, in person. It was around Christmas time. And they were sitting in front of their tree. And they started, Ken plays the piano, and they were singing. He read some scripture. Then they started singing Christmas songs. And you guys, I sat there like I was in their living room with them. And that's how I felt. So that is what people say they feel when they feel like they're around my kitchen table.
Definitely.
And if that's not how you feel, oh goodness.
Good morning, Dusty Blonde. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dusty Blonde. Good morning to you.
Oh, Sandi, Dusty Blonde. I love her. And I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to be on, but if you want to jump on,
My
I would
husband's going to be calling me soon.
I know. Dusty Blonde Sandi and JustSandi. I mean, Dusty, this is JustSandi. She's from the UK.
Oh, cool.
She is from the UK. And I met her through, you might have come across them, Snobby Scrap Picker, I think. But anyway, I went to from one channel to another, I ended up on Sandi. I jump in on the in the, what do you call them? All right, now what I always say is the men's man cave. Sandi, I've been jumping in the man cave video.
Uh-oh.
You watch yourself. You can get in trouble in there. Does Keegan know that you're in the man cave?
Yeah, I'll know that, and they all know me. There's several. I'm known in Wales and in England.
Oh my God, that woman gets around kids.
I'm telling you.
Oh, we got a good morning, Antonio. Good morning to you. Good morning, Antonia. Good morning to you.
Well, hey, Antonia, welcome. Barbie says, I think the connection is life-changing for so many folks. I just think we as resellers should continually stress you do not have to bid or buy to be a party, just enjoy. Yeah. I mean, just love doesn't cost anything, you guys. True love does not cost anything. And I have been broke as a joke since I come out of work. You know, and that's been 4 years. November, be 4 years ago, I had come out of work and we lost. I don't know how we would have made it if we didn't have our home here. And, you know, it was handed down to MawMaw, and MawMaw handed it down to Keevan already. So, you know, how would we have managed, me and Keevan, when I lost all my income? So I can't, sometimes we buy stuff. If Keevan has a little extra, we will buy stuff occasionally. But most of the time, you know, I just go in to visit. I want to visit, you know. Hey, Singapore. I forgot Singapore.
Show some support.
But Sandi, you know,
you get around.
People will say, do you want to come on? Like Mystic and Mystique. I met him in Ricardo's. He was talking, so he came on live, and I'm like, okay, I just friended him. And he said, if anybody wants to jump on, I went in there and put on a shirt.
Well, I should hope so.
I put on a night shirt. I put on a shirt instead of my night shirt, and Sandi, whoo, I look rough, but you know what I did? I just jumped on in there.
That's it. Well, I'm feeling good enough now that I think I'm going to start doing lives again. So
good. Yay.
Yeah, start making jewelry again. So, but guys, I need to pop off. I need to go next door and get my coffee because I haven't had coffee yet.
You need to do that then, for sure.
You haven't had coffee?
No, I have not. I jumped on with you. So, guys, I love y'all. There you go.
I'm so glad.
I love you.
That's all right. And
I love you, Sandi. I'm so glad you come on.
I'll see you guys soon. All right. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, there's my husband. I'm going to mute a second. There's my husband.
You guys, I'm glad that I got that Sandi's looking better. she has really, she's really been sick. And also, I want you guys to remember, hi Max's trucking video. Traci will sing to you when she gets off the phone. We're on the same time, Barbie. We sure are. But, you know, pray for Derek, NASCAR man. Pray for Derek, too. He's not feeling good, and he's taking a month off. Antonia, yes, you can put your link out there.
Good morning, Max Trucking. Good morning to you. Good morning, Max's Trucking. Good morning to you.
But yeah, you know, share the love, and you know, and Barbie, I'm just overjoyed you come on this morning. One morning, I want you to jump in here with me, and I would love that. I would love that. There we go. And I hope this doesn't lag. Hey, Dusty.
Hi.
Oh, I love that shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Very beautiful.
Thank you. How have your ladies been?
Okay.
Okay.
Look, you guys, I'm gonna shout a product. I'm not gonna shout it out. I'm gonna holler at a product. All right. I dyed my hair. I kept telling you guys I had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did not have L'Oreal. I use Schwarzkopf, whatever. This is what I use.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
When I tell you, it damaged my hair so bad. I am so used to using that one L'Oreal, and I've used this before, but I don't know what they changed in it.
Yeah.
But it damaged my hair so bad that I am going to, and I usually, my hair's so healthy. Nope. I'm going to have to, I was going to do it anyway. I got to have something done to it. Casey said, Mom, it looks like a wig.
Just do a few deep conditioning treatments on it.
Well, I did. I used some coconut oil, and I have leave-in conditioner treatment.
Yeah.
But it just, I tell you what, it just worried the heck out of me, and I could tell when it was happening because it was in my brush. I mean, my comb, when I combed through it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he said Casey thinks a pre-treater. I don't think last time I used it says to use this pre-treater on your ends and all.
Mm-hmm.
And my son thinks that it was the pre-treater that I didn't use before. He thinks that's what did it.
Right. See, I had my hair done. I used to do it at home many years ago, but then, well, many years ago, over 10 years ago, but I've had the same hairdresser for 10 years, and she comes and does my hair every 4 weeks, which I've had no problems with. Like, she just bleaches the roots and that's it. But then last weekend she came and she done it, and we took the bleach off and my roots were ginger, and I was just like, nah. So she's re-bleached it again, but she's using a new bleach, and it has an oil in it now to protect the hair.
Mm-hmm.
But it's no good for my hair. So it lifted on the second lot, but it did burn my scalp a bit. I did have my head was very tender for 2 days because I've had 2 lots of bleach put straight onto my scalp.
Mm-hmm.
You do have to watch them box ones that you buy at home. I mean, I used to use them many years ago, as I said. I use them a lot for my daughter, and her hair seems to be a lot better now. Now she doesn't use them because it seemed to dry them out so much, and they're adding new chemicals to these hair colours all the time, oils and everything, and it just, what you buy one month to buy the next month can be totally different. It really, it's just, they just change it as they please. So,
Antonia, I'm trying to think. Oh, I see what you're talking about. But yeah, you know, the thing of it is, usually if you add color,
yeah,
you're not stripping color. Usually, anytime that I've used it, it just adds a little bit more thickness. But no, it's like, and my hair's so staticky. It's okay though. It made my hair look thinner, and you know, hair grows, so I'll get it straightened out.
yeah.
And my husband's gonna check with me because there's a girl that used to do my hair. She done mine and my son's. Hi, Snobby.
Good morning to Snobby. Good morning to you. Good morning to Snobby. Good morning to you.
See, Sandy hopped off. If you're still listening, Sandy.
She was still in the chat. She said she loves Dusty's accent.
Oh, that's MawMaw. Was it Sandy?
No, Sandy said that too.
Oh,
Sandy, Snobby Scrap Picker is her husband. He's one of them that they'll invite me into their man cave, and I'll jump in and I'll say hey to everybody, and they're so nice to me. And then I jump out and they go, you know, let them do their man cave stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's wonderful. I've met some wonderful, great people.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing of it is, you don't have to just stay with resale. Me and Traci used to feel, because most of our friends are resellers, and we feel like, you know, wait, we don't resell. All I sell is Traci's singing and you know, I clap and we just try to bring something different to, but yet I kind of branched out, and you meet the RV people that are traveling. I mean, oh my gosh, I get to see things that I can't go see, and it's like I'm right there. And then I've traveled across the ocean now, and get to see things and hear things. Sometimes Dusty. Sometimes it gets thick in there, don't it, with the men folks?
Yeah, yeah. But I laugh because it's just, they enjoy it, don't they? Sometimes, I mean, they do. They enjoy it. I think they like talking more than us women.
I got excited. I'm trying to think. Oh, Jerk. What's his name? He goes by something Jerk.
Captain
Jerk. Yeah. I watched his mold. He made molds of like skeleton faces.
Yeah.
And that was cool. I watched some of those. Then I saw he got friend mail.
Yeah.
He got friend mail from Hazy Days. Saying it right? One of his CDs. And I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. So I got to go to see how much it would be to buy one of them, since he's in Wales.
Yeah.
My hubby. Keep it going, Traci, and let me.
Okay. My husband called. Now her husband called. Your husband's right there.
Yeah. They're never that far away, are they?
No. Mine always calls just to check up, make sure I'm still kicking on his lunch, just make sure I'm still moving around, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah. Did you have a busy weekend?
Not so much. It was just pouring rain all day yesterday. It was so dreary yesterday that we just kind of chilled.
Yeah. You need chill days. You do.
All right.
Kevin
done checked. I know, Dwayne. But no, it's for a good cause, Dwayne, because the girl that used to cut my hair all those years, and then she used to cut Casey's, and she would tell Casey when he would want to buy stuff because his hair was receding, and she just told him, she said, well, baby, I'm just going to let you know it's just going to happen, and there's nothing you can do.
No.
And that's what she said. Don't you go buying none of that expensive stuff. But she cut his hair from the time he was 5 years old. 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Good morning to April. Good morning to you. Good morning to April. Good morning to you. April, thank you for my little care package. I love it. I love everything in it. I appreciate you. You didn't include a return address, so I couldn't send you one of my 10-mile long thank you notes that I'm famous for. But thank you.
it's no fair. How did April know about my birthday gift before I did? Yeah. How did you know? And then you told Casey. And Casey didn't tell me, which I'm glad he didn't. Dusty, I don't know if you saw. All right. This is what I got from Mothership Products. Let me make it big. Ta-da.
Oh, wow. That's steampunk, isn't it?
Yes. Is that not? Now I got static. Is that not the?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
She likes steampunk. When
It's brilliant.
the steampunk picture, she's always like, oh, I love that.
Yes. And it lights up.
Really? Oh, wow.
And then
That's really good.
and I was, he made me cry. And not only cry, but he made me speechless.
Oh, is it heavy?
Not really. I mean, not really. Not compared to some of the hats that I make for myself.
Do you know, no, because you would love Camden in London, right? They have they have steampunk shops up there with all the costumes, hats. Oh, it's unbelievable. If you ever get a chance to come to London, go to Camden Town.
Okay, Snobby, I was invited. So if you guys have to help.
I love Camden. I think it's brilliant.
So if you have a couch, Snobby, for me to sleep on, you heard her say if I ever come that way, I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to afford a motel or anything. So I just have to knock on your door, and this is what you see.
No, it is. It's yeah. I do like this thing. I've got a friend that likes all that sort of stuff as well. She's into that. So
I told Casey, I said, I want to do an outfit. I want to do it with the corset. And he said, Mom, I don't think Daddy's going to let you do that. I said, no, I mean, like where they wear the corset on the outside.
Yeah.
And I said, I said, I can make my own. I said, all it takes is a blousy, white blousy peasant shirt.
Yeah,
and
long floaty skirt. Like Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's so easy. And then Dwayne, I think, is going to send me. Oh,
good morning to John. Good morning to you. Good morning to John. Good morning to you.
John, I'm rolling now because I've done had my coffee and I'm getting woke up.
Yeah, she wasn't rolling so great first thing this morning.
All right.
And I fed my hamster, so my hamster's on the cage. But yes, I was speechless and he made me cry. So those were two things Dwayne had me do on my live video because he touched my heart so much.
Oh.
And
so is it your birthday?
It's what did you call it, Dwayne? It's 10/10 and I'll be 55.
10.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
10 should be double nickels.
Yeah.
Right,
Should
okay.
be 55 on 10. Max
Yeah.
is trucking. Yes, we have said everybody to please sub to everybody else that you're not sub to it in the chat. We really appreciate that, and that's what we're here to help.
Yes.
Let me see. Cliff is a truck driver, and he'd love to pull a load sometime with a. Okay, I don't know what that word is. And I'm gonna try it just to see what it's like. It would be different. I'm used to big lighter power.
Big leader power.
My husband used to drive over the road. He drove a big rig. At one time, he drove flatbeds for a company.
Mhm.
Then he started pulling. Then he got his own big truck and started pulling containers. So that is a heck of a job. And I'm glad he doesn't. He works hard now, but I couldn't imagine him pulling up and down, climbing up and down in the truck now. Because that's much wear and tear and stress.
Mhm.
Stress on the body, and people don't realize that. You guys be respectful.
Part of your dad's problem is
When you guys are out there driving, I know sometimes people get aggravated with 18-wheelers, but you know what? Be mindful of them and be respectful. I mean, I did have one try to run me off the road one time, and I got the company's name and the number off of it. But for the most part, these people are hard. Yeah. Yes, my husband drove a Peterbilt. They're hardworking people.
Yeah.
And, it's long hours.
Yeah.
They're away from their families. They're tired.
Mhm.
And
So
they're just out there trying to do their job. So you have to be aware that they're not just out there for pleasure like a lot of times we are. They're out there doing a job, earning a living, trying to support a family usually.
Yeah.
and Darlene's husband drives. Doesn't. That hat gave my static again. But Darlene Buckland, her husband drives his own truck. And
drive propane this winter.
it's just, movies make it look bad. And there are people, look, they try to make it like all truck drivers out there fool around on their wives. They have all right, Mac. Thank you.
See you soon.
But they make it seem like truck drivers have double families. They run around. Most of them don't have time. Most of them don't have time to be stopping. They want to sleep when they can sleep in their truck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not they're giving a bad rap. But just be mindful of them and I don't know. I guess that's my my thing of the day. Be good to truck drivers. I don't know how I got on that. The one hamster jumped off and another jumped on.
Right. Cliff said that Hollywood makes truck drivers look like cowboys who just don't care. You're right, Cliff. They do. And it's not a fair thing. It's bedtime for Style with Pat. Good night, Style with Pat. We love you. Stop by again.
I love you, Pat. Pat already was going to go to bed. Pat.
So what time is it over where you are now?
11:23 a.m.
Oh, wow. Oh, 20 past 3 here. Wow.
Yeah, and I started at 8:30 our time, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost 3 hours in.
We've been on a little bit today.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I've got no chat.
But yeah, my husband come off the road. It had a lot to do with when MawMaw fell, and then she was here by herself when she did. It was a bad fall, and they had to call EMS. And my brother-in-law's son works for the police department in Valley, like not in our little city, but the little bitty city next to it. But he came with them, and they had to climb through a window and bust through our doors to get to MawMaw.
Oh, wow.
And
Good morning to Deborah. Good morning to you. Good morning to Deborah. Good morning to you.
where is Deborah?
Deborah Cabasa, just up above, between Style with Pat and Xshydovex, saying night to Pat. There's a donut and a coffee. Look for the donut and coffee emoji.
Oh, I see Deborah. I see her here, but not here. Now I see Deborah. And 5-speed.
And 5-speed. Oh, there, yep. Good morning to 5-speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to 5-speed. Good morning to you.
I think it was 5-speed that also just about choked me up by leaving a comment that he did. You know, he's 4-speed's brother.
Right.
And their cousins.
You Mystic, right?
Isn't that right, 5-speed? You're a cousin to Mystic. But it really touched my heart what he said. Yes.
Correct.
And it really, you don't know what you bring to somebody when you're just sitting talking like I do. Raven says she got a kitten and a Boston Terrier wrestling on her. Girl, I tell you what, now that Bougie Bear is the one that got her fancy collar with the spikes.
Oh, wow.
You guys know what that feels like when she's wanting to love? And I swear she's going to shred Keelan's side up. He has to pull up the blanket because she wants to love on him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, 50 pounds of love, but I love her. And I done lost my place. And I just don't know.
Right, August, I only popped on. I've got to get off now because my dogs are going to be barking in a minute for their food. And I don't want to hurt your ears.
And you know what? Dusty? I get so excited when you come on.
Thank you.
You pop in anytime.
I will, thanks.
And yes, my puppy is beautiful in it, April, but she's kind of rough with it too. So I'm glad you joined. And you guys, what's going on 11:30? And Tracy's like,
I need to smoke. I'm not gonna lie, I need a smoke.
And me sitting for so long, it starts getting painful. But I love you guys. I mean, I love having you on, Dusty, and then 5-speed and Mystique and Mystic and Barbie Crafts. Oh my gosh.
We've had a lot of fun people today.
And the new people. I loved it. And we will be back tomorrow with Art Therapy Tuesday. And I have something that I have to start on because it's a gift. I have to gift it to somebody. So, Dusty, if you're not busy in the morning, we call in the morning. Okay. We start at 8:30 my time. So, anyway, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We'll just sit and we'll be working on something and talking. And And I love you. And I love you guys, all you guys out there.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone in the chat.
Bye, everyone in the chat.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
I love Snobby too. Snobby.
Bye, Snobby.
Bye.
He's saying
I'll
bye.
show your face, Snobby.
Come show your face.
Show that beautiful face.
Come on. I'm going to go and he can sign out.
Okay.
See you soon, ladies, and thank you for having me up. All right, August?
You're welcome.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Hi, Snobby.
Hello.
See? And we don't want no men being jealous because we don't have men on Mondays, but
He's just signing her out.
Dusty Blonde. But Snobby, thank you for sharing Dusty with us, and thank you for coming in and being blessed, blessing me, blessing Traci. And all right, I gotta get off this long.
Yeah.
So goodbye. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye, everyone in chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye.